The other thing I want to talk about is the amount of technology. So we talked about the 2011 base Charger has 65 safety and convenience features. So what SRT did is went over and above that. So we've got all of those features combined with things that have to do with performance. So we have passive, active safety, paddle shifts, again, brand new, still have 7 airbags, auto high beams, automatic cruise control, pre-safe rain shedding, so the calipers, when it senses rain, they shed the rain for you, all kinds of stuff that you see on cars costing sometimes twice as much as the Charger. All that is standard on the SRT8. The only option really is the sunroof, if you want that. So we believe we've created not only one of the coolest cars, hopefully, in the industry, but the most technologically advanced Dodge ever. Let's check it out. I love this car. I've been waiting for this car for so long. I get mine in about 3 months. So obviously the front end was tough because the base Charger is already pretty aggressive as it is, right? So this vehicle was designed to make those people that hog the left lane hopefully get out of your way, right? So it's really, so it obviously wasn't hugged as a child. It's a very, very aggressive car, and we're not ashamed of that. That's what Chargers are supposed to be. So SRT8s are supposed to be even more aggressive. So it starts with the front end. So we have a unique look now, which is actually forecasting where we're going with the Dodge brand. We're going to change the graphics a little bit, making them a little more aggressive, a little more recognizable from the distance. Standard HID headlamps, brand new for Charger projector fog lamps are now part of the deal. So let's look at the side view of the vehicle. Accentuating what I believe is an already pretty beautiful car. So we've taken the body kit that's now part of the deal, which we never had on the old Charger SRT8, and accentuates the natural Coke bottle that's in the vehicle. A lot of journalists say, what Coke bottle? What are you talking about? But it's in there. If you look at the body side, flares over the front wheels, cinched down right behind the front mirror, and swells again. So the body kit echoes that, and the scoop does as well. So it has a very recognizable, unmistakable look that is uniquely Charger. The back end, tough act to follow again, but we wanted to create a very functional cutoff back end. So if you remember the original show car from '99 had that same feature. And it's really good for aerodynamics. It cleaves the air right off at the last piece of the quarter panel, making for exceptional aerodynamics. And I'll tell you how that plays into its performance in a second. The other thing we did is we didn't use integrated exhaust on the SRT8. Our customers love to play with these cars. And my friend Pietro Gorlier over there from Mopar may be making some parts for this. So we'll continue that relationship of a car should be a canvas. A car should be an enthusiast canvas that they can modify and have a little bit of fun with. Next, we'll talk about the hood. Oh, I'm just going to skip the hood. The hood is functional on the SRT8. It actually creates, we looked at the scoop idea again, but it really actually is more about looking good than working. So this time around, we have a negative pressure situation. So it actually extracts air, improves cooling, and it improves top speed by reducing, creating negative pressure instead of building pressure behind the grille. So that actually helps keep the front end down. So that's the reason we did that. The wheels, I'm very proud of these wheels. We had a lot of fun doing these. This creates a new black and brushed aluminum finish, which is unique, a very cool deep dish design. The engine is a 6.4, so first thing you'll notice, yes, it makes 5 horsepower less than a 392. And there's a reason for that, and I'll explain it. But it gives up nothing in actual performance. So I'll show you the torque graphs. the new SRT8 engine is all about torque. So yeah, the peak horsepower is an improvement, but look at the torque graph. So we've taken that torque and moved it way, way down in torque curves. So you don't really have to go reach for the power. It's there. The minute you touch the pedal, the car is moving. So at the lower parts of the RPM range, we have over 80 to 90 pounds of torque improvement over the exit engine. And that, anybody who understands cars, that's what really moves sedans, is torque. All right? So how we did that, we used some cool features like active manifold. That's, again, new for the SRT8. So now we have dual plumb lengths. I'll explain that, a little bit more about that in a second. Variable valve timing, which is a cam phasing system inspired loosely by the Viper, similar to the Viper, but it's only the entire cam moves. Cylinder deactivation, again, which is new for the SRT8, making for incredible improvements in fuel economy, and active exhaust. And what happens now is we found, yes, we increased the displacement to 6.4 liters, but now that means it's also a big four-cylinder engine. It's a 3.2-liter four-cylinder engine, which means it can work more often. So we found while driving the vehicle around, it can cruise in four-cylinder mode for a lot longer now, well into extra legal speeds you are cruising. What that means is fuel economy. So what we've done is increased city fuel economy by 15%. Now you guys will do the math and figure out what the EPA label should be. And the highway is over 25%. And in real-world driving, if you're a hyper miler and you play with it a little bit and keep it in NDS mode or fuel saver mode, you can exceed that. It's pretty amazing what we've been able to do. All that without giving up anything in overall performance. So here's the top speed of the vehicle. We have a 10 miles per hour faster. It's 170 miles per hour top speed. Not that we condone that, but it shows you how much reserve power is available. And that is thanks to the very slippery body. The base charger has a 0.29 CD. 0.33 was the old car, so it's very aerodynamic. All those changes I talk about help. Couple that with the horsepower, and you get a vehicle that's capable of supercar-like velocities. 0 to 60, we haven't done our official final testing yet. The magazines always beat us, but so far we're looking at numbers well underneath 5 seconds. So it's a very quick car, it's very practical, that does a lot of things well. So what we're trying to do here with Dodge, and this is, to me, is the exclamation point on the never neutral concept. You know, create a car that can do so many things well that you're like scratching your head. I don't even need an extra sports car. I can have one car that does everything. The RT is for the people that maybe can't afford an SRT but want some of that mojo, some of that magic. That all started with the idea of the Challenger. So hopefully you'll understand that at Dodge we're enthusiasts, hopefully building cars for other enthusiasts. Thank you very much. We're going to bring out the other two RTs. So please come up and take a closer look. Thank you.
The press is now welcome on stage.